Hi everyone, Amber Canoy here with Richard Weber over at Springhouse Gardens today on Everyday Kentucky, doing a little planting.
Yeah, this is the only way I get these things done because it's like, oh, I can take advantage of these few minutes and actually get a plant potted up. But I wanted to show you and your viewers just a neat little technique that I always forget about. So I thought this is a good opportunity. So these are annual flowers. So we've been talking about annuals and how you get to change them out every year. Now this is a really difficult planter because it's not very deep. So I have to have things that are going to be drought tolerant in here because it dries out very, very quick. So this was one that was new to me last year. So this is what we talk about with annuals. You get to try different things each year and see how they grow. This one is a weird name. It's called Dorotheanus.
Dorotheanus, okay.
Yeah, say it again, you're better.
Dorotheanus.
Thank you, it's whatever she said. And this one is called Mizu Trailing Red. I picked it last year because I had a very dry, hot, blazing sun planter that I thought, oh, if this is supposed to do well, let's test it. It did amazing, and even if it never bloomed, but then the blooms come out and these neat little red, I'll get you up close on that one, but neat little red button shaped flowers. So I'm going to stick this one right in the middle of this, and you might wonder, what am I doing with this pot here? But right now, and I've also been following other people on Instagram and stuff, and other people are saying, you know, you don't have to rough all these roots up, so I'm not going to do that this time. And see, because I've always told everybody to rough them up, but they said with these annual flowers, you don't have to do it as much. Okay. So I'm like, okay, good, saves me time. I'm just going to squeeze that one in there. Now this one is Sweet Alyssum. Smell that. Oh. I basically am putting this one in here because this makes me think of my childhood. I don't think it's going to do very well here, but I'm going to test it. I absolutely love it. And I like this kind of white and gray and green theme here. So I'm going to try these. Again, I'm going to do the same thing, but this one's called White Stream Sweet Alyssum. And I'm just, sometimes if you don't have a whole lot of room, I'm just going to squeeze this a little bit, put it around here, stick it down in there, holding this pot in place. And I've already space these guys. This is a new Artemisia called Sea Salt. I love that almost all your Artemisias are very drought tolerant. So we're doing this like this. Let me finish this last one.
Oh yeah, it is really shallow. Isn't it?
It's super shallow. I mean, it's this pot is this tall and it's sticking this far out. So the reason I'm doing this, I'm going to come back with some really good soil. You don't want to scrimp on your soil. Change that out every year if you can. Okay. And I'm going to fit that around there. I'm also going to use some biotones, which I keep in my coffee cans because it smells pretty ripe. And we're going to do a little thing on that. But I'm going to put some biotone down in here in each one of these. And the last little thing of what I'm doing is I've buried a pot the same size as our typical perennials. And I'm just going to put this down in here. It's basically a socket.
Ah, love that.
So right now in May and June and maybe into July, this coral bell is going to look great. But at some point, it's going to stop blooming. It might get a little ratty here because it's kind of hot here. Coral bells like it dry. They don't necessarily like it hot. So what I'm going to do is then I can pull this thing out, go plant it somewhere else, go up to the garden center, and you can do this too, even though you don't own it. You can come and find something that's going to be blooming beautifully for an event or a party and switch them out. So basically we've done what's called in the nursery trade a pot in a pot. So, but anyway, this is the little trick for the day, and I can't wait to see all these will fill around that one pot. You can come back and see that blooming, and we'll see if my Sweet Alyssum makes it through the summer.
We'll see. All right.
Come out and see us at Springhouse Gardens. This is in an area right by our the barn at Springhouse, which we rent for weddings and events and things. If you've never walked down through the gardens, come and see us. It's right below the garden center area, and anytime the garden center's open, you're free to roam the property. So come and see us.